ladies and gentlemen, indeed. One of the best shows we have put on at Archerfield for a long, long time. Lights go out, 30 laps the journey, a big deep breath coming out of 2. One more adjustment on the belts as we come down the back straight. A grip on the wheel as we come into 3. Brisbane, 30 laps a journey. Let's pull the trigger. We go racing, have a look at Morosky, goes to the inside. Gets underneath Lightning Luke Oldfield. They are stacks on the mill. As they get through turns 1 and 2, we stay green down the back straight. Up underneath the stripe for the first time, it'll be Goodyear, Morosky, back to Morgan. Then it's back to Oldfield. McHugh in the queue there as well, and he's got Kelly for company on his hammer. Woodsy right in the middle of this as well. Alan Woods trying to get down underneath Kelly, can't get it done this time. Again, tries to force the 28 underneath the 7. Goodyear clearing out, he's got 3 car lengths over Morosky. Back to Morgan, Oldfield, McHugh, back to Kelly and Woods. Dan Murray, here comes Christy Bonzi making up. Back into the top 9, Dylan Menz rounds out the 10. Action aplenty out on the racetrack. Oh, McHugh! Almost into the back end of Oldfield, coming out of 4. This time they bang wheels. McHugh! Up into Oldfield and the red lights are on. Gee whiz, Trev, the gloves are off.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not even going to go anywhere near that one. But geez, there was no quarter given and no quarter asked from either driver there. And unfortunately, Luke has found himself on his side and upside down in the 17. Folks, if we can just get you back from that red rail up there in turn 2, please. Just back,
please, kids.
Couple of feet back from that red rail, please.
And Oldfield gets let down nice and gentle from the crash crew. Climbs out, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Luke Oldfield. Walks away. And yeah, Trev, that was on for young and old right from the entry to turn 1.
Yeah, Luke come off turn 4, just got a little bit crossed up, and that just allowed half an opening for Lockie, and I can just imagine exactly where he's walking.
And yeah, Luke's just coming for a walk across the field there, and we'll just leave that there. And
yeah.
But gee whiz, what a start, Trev. 30 laps of journey, 4 in the bank. And boy, oh boy, as we said right from the get-go, when that sun went down, this track has come alive. It has been action aplenty and worth the $30. Tonight's admission, that is for sure.
So they remove the 17 off the racetrack.
And the better side of Valor, I think, Trev.
Yeah. Especially when Wes walks over.
And the guys get told to refire.
Well, the question you've got to ask yourself is, did McHugh's car suffer any damage in that contact?
Well, that was just what I was about to ask you, mate. Plenty of wheel rubbing coming out of the turn.
Yeah.
And gee whiz, I'll tell you what, I can feel Luke's frustration. He's run second so many times this season, and yeah, let's leave it at that. Well, folks, as we said, best $30 spent on a Saturday night is right here at Brisbane Speedway. Archerfield, Trev, where the stars fly.
Field being refired. Still 26 laps remain on the BK trading board.
Lights are out. Brisbane, get on the edge of your seat. It ain't over yet. We've got a long way to go. 26 laps left in this one. Let's kick the firewall one more time. Goodyear leads down into 1 and 2. Morgan trying to get onto the back end of Morosky as they come out of 2 and down the back straight. Everybody going to get through clean? Yes, they do. We get a lap in the book. Have a look at young Randy Morgan starting to fill the tail tank of the 27. The 54 pilot finally in the top 5. It's been a long time coming this season.
Oh, Kratzman around the wrong way, and Lockie has to pull it up. Kratzman facing the wrong direction, and then Lockie was trying to run the high side and had to get off the gas and lock it up to avoid running into the BK Trading number 2 machine.
Goodyear leads the way. Morosky on his hammer. Lights are out. When's Jock going to pull the trigger? Right about now. Let's go racing. Down underneath the tower one more time, and Goodyear skips away by about 3, 4, 5. Make that 6 car lengths up the back straight. Morosky bogged it down coming out of 2. And Goodyear just absolutely sailed away in the T22 machine. Aaron Kelly goes up a little bit high. Woodsy tries to stick the nose of the 28 down underneath. Doesn't work this time. Gets back in the wheel tracks of the green machine. They follow each other now, nose to tail, round the racetrack here at Brisbane. Goodyear ticks off another one. Sticks on the bottom side. Morosky, Morgan, Kelly Woods. Back to Dan Murray. Then we go back to Dylan Menz, who's got a tail tank full of Christy Bonzi. Probably the only real battle at the moment on the racetrack. Bonzi sticks the nose down underneath, tries to get underneath the 46. Doesn't work this time. Keeping an eye on McHugh now, starting to carve up through the field. Gets up high and wide. That allows Walker to get back underneath. And McHugh doing it the hard way through the traffic. Oh, right in front of him.
That's the Ben Hilda machine. But have a look at Kratzman. I think the brakes jammed on or something, but that tyre rotor at the back is almost on fire. And the left front,
lights
as we
out.
get back to racing.
Yeah, Goodyear left Morosky napping last time, Trev. Let's hope he can go a little bit quicker with Jock this time around. He tucks right up underneath the tail tank. Once again, Goodyear pulls the trigger, and we go racing. 20 laps left to run in the 30-lap journey. Goodyear catfishes the bottom. Everybody doing the same thing at the moment.
Oh,
where's
McHugh's got a
he?
flat right rear. He just come in contact with Brad Ayres, and McHugh's right rear is as flat as a pancake. And that happened because Dylan Mentz got into the back of Dan Murray and rode over the right rear and backed everyone up in the field. That looks like somebody's shock cover. Carbon fibre shock cover.
Yeah, that'll puncture a car if you run over it.
I mean, it's not very big, but being carbon fibre, that's probably $100 worth.
Yep, she'll split a tyre, no worries. 20 laps left to run. Jock Goodyear doesn't quite get away from Morosky as good as he has done the last couple of times. Morgan still all over the back end, and once again, Aaron Kelly finding himself in the top 4. He's got Woodsy having a great run tonight. Finds himself 5th at the moment. Dan Murray. I tell you what, someone needs to jump on that car as a sponsor and certainly get their money's worth. Dan Murray doing a great job in the 44 machine. Goodyear, Morosky, Morgan, Kelly, Woods, back to Murray, Dylan Menz and Christy Bonzi. Laps ticking by here at Brisbane. Everybody seems to be running the bottom side of the racetrack. Nobody's stepping up. Bonzi trying to get underneath Menz as they dive down into turns 1 and 2. Once again, really the only battle on the racetrack at the moment. And Bonzi this time, can she get it done? Yes, she does. Beautiful move in the 42 machine. Christy Bonzi now setting her eyes on the number 44 of Dan Murray. Jock Goodyear in the T22. Slipping away. The battle who's 2nd and 3rd at the moment. And Woodsy and Kelly going hammer and tong. Oh, Woodsy! Gets into the back end of the green machine.
Murray around and he's just been hit by Christy Bonsi.
Nowhere to go for Christy.
Well, Aaron got a little sideways. Woodsy had nowhere to go. Got into the left rear of Aaron Kelly and turned him around. Meanwhile, behind that, Dan Murray got around and Christy Bonsi, nowhere to go, got in contact with the 44 machine.
Having a fantastic run. She found herself in 7th spot. And the helmet comes off. The T22, 15 laps to run. We're halfway home, Brisbane. Let's go. Hammer down one more time. Geez, I tell you what, the restarts from the T22 have been absolutely spot on each and every time. Morosky's still hanging on to second in a brand new motor car. Morgan and Kelly. Back to Woods, Menz, back to Corbett, Butler, DJ in amongst this as well. He's got Farrell for company and Walker still at the back of the pack with BK in the number 2 machine. Brent Kratzmann's brakes are just absolutely glowing, as red as the orange on his car. Kelly's got Wood still for company. And again, Woodsy dives down the inside, side by side out of 2. Wheels up from the both of them down the back straight. Woodsy finally gets the job done and displaces Aaron Orr. He loses a spot to Dylan Menz as well at the stripe. So Aaron goes back 2 this time. Goodyear across the stripe. Morosky still sits second with Morgan. Woodsy starting to charge in the 28. Can he get onto the back of the young gun, number 54 of Randy Morgan? Woodsy goes deep on the slick racetracks. Catfishes the bottom. Goodyear looking fantastic at the moment. Up onto the back of the slower cars. Has a look at Dan Murray, switches to the top side, looking for a switch back. Hoping that Murray will open the door on the exit. Doesn't happen this time. Goodyear just gets in the wheel tracks. He's got enough lead at the moment over Morosky. Laps winding down. Doing it in fine style, the man from Tasmania. Morosky on debut in a brand new motor car. The SRV Road Freight number 27 machine. Randy Morgan finally in the top 3. It's been a long time coming. Alan Woods can see it just in front of him. 5 left to run. 4 this time by for Goodyear. Everybody running the bottom side of the racetrack. Goodyear around the outside of Hilda. Morgan still can't get close enough to Morosky. 3 laps left to run, bring him home, Trev.
Just looking for Jock Goodyear, a race leader, just travelling through turn 4. Come across the stripe, there'll be 2 to run this time by. Still Morosky, he's got run Randy Morgan for company. Al Woods, that's 2nd, 3rd and 4th on the racetrack. Dylan Menz has got past Aaron Kelly. Oh, somebody spins down there. That's Brent Kratzmann who'll bring on the yellows. Inside of the checkered flag for young Jock Goodyear. And the yellows come on. Our race leader, Jock Goodyear, was in traffic, so he'll enjoy. Back to green flag racing we go. Jock Goodyear gets away from the pack. Here comes Morgan and Woods. Look at Dylan Menz trying to put the serve on the Speed Chassis Australia Rebound Truck Bodies machine of Woods. gives him a tap in the tail tank as they get into 3. Goodyear's cleared out as he has all night. Borowski in 2nd. Morgan's 3rd. They'll be the doctor's jacket this time by, and 1 to go for our leader. Out of turn 4 for the second last time. Woods trying everything to close up the gap. Kelly has a look on Ments as they get into turn 1 for the last time. Out of turn 4, checkered flag, and Jock Goodyear will take the win. Second's going to go to Cody Morowski. Morgan's going to hang on for 3rd ahead of Woods. Then it's Ments, Kelly, Corbin, Butler, Jensen, Farrell, Walker, Hilda, Murray will round out the finishers. What a great job from the young man from Tasmania. Brisbane, put your hands together for our round 7 winner in Jock Goodyear.
Well, he climbs out. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll grab him very quickly. Home in 3rd place at Victory Lane. It's been a long time coming. Make some noise for Randy Morgan. Thanks, Trev. Randy. Mate, I know how much, come over this way, mate. I know how much of a struggle it's been this season. Look up into that camera for Jared Ash and gee whiz, finally to break it onto the podium.
Yeah, we got 3rd at Toowoomba a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm back on the podium again. It feels really good. It's been a tough start to the year. I tell you, we've had some bad luck. We've had plenty of damage, so it's good to put it up the front like it should be.
Absolutely. He's finally climbed out of the race car. We'll make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, as he gets up on the wing, make some noise for our winner, Jock Goodyear. Oh, well done to young Randy Morgan, home in 2nd spot, Trev.
Yeah, in 2nd spot tonight. We'll just wait till he gets out of the car. Debuting a brand new machine for Errol Cosgrove tonight. Put your hands together for Cody Morowski. There you go, mate. Congratulations on your 2nd place finish tonight. Well done. Mate, almost a dream start for the new team. 1 step off the top step, but mate, you couldn't be happier, and I'm sure Errol's just absolutely over the moon.
Yeah, massive thanks to Errol, SRV Road Freight, for getting this deal going. It was a late call-up. We managed to get this team brand new truck rolling in and a race car that could have pace, and I wasn't sure how we'd go. Different chassis, different motor, wing package, but super stoked. Car was fast, obviously, straight off the bat, and then sort of didn't do too much in the heats, made the dash just after a rollover, and yeah, to roll out P2 after tonight's pretty good effort on debut.
Mate, new team, new sponsors, how good are you? Roll them off.
Yeah, we've got a few, Cummins, Valvoline, SRV Road Freight, obviously, and a bunch more, and hopefully soon to be a couple more too. So yeah, in the weeks to come, it should be pretty cool.
Congratulations, buddy, well done.
Thank you.
Great to see the young man debut a brand new motor car on the podium. Well, folks, he has struggled to get it on the podium, and he's done a fine job finishing a 3rd and a 2nd. He's finally cracked the top. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tasmania, make some noise for Jock Goodyear. Oh, young man. You've finally cracked it, and you've got the monkey off the back now. How good does that feel?
Yeah, like as I said a few weeks when we were last, it's the hardest track in Australia, and it just feels good to finally conquer it. It's a big shout out to the boys. They obviously give me a good race go every time I hit the track. I'm able to move, go wherever I want, and I can't ask for anything else.
Mate, the heat, from Tasmania to Queensland, man, the heat must really zap you.
Yeah, no, before I got in the car, I felt like I was going to faint. I was that odd. It's just, I don't know, but it's good to get away from the cold, come up here, sunshine, enjoy the racing, and then it's like a free country up here.
Absolutely. And, mate, let's thank everybody involved in that beautiful motor car.
Yeah, obviously got to thank, first of all, my crew, Mum, Dad, Hayley, Ian, Lewis, like everyone that just on my team that gives me a hand. Sponsors, DB Good Development, CI Care, Komatsu, Performance Race Gear, Lockdown Apparel, GDR, just everyone that keeps his car on the road, and that's how we can get here.
Mate, I know how much you've wanted this. Since your first trip here to Brisbane, you finally cracked it. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Jock Goodyear. Well done, brother. Congratulations, and go and enjoy that victory. Trev, another night in the can. Ash Media, of course, catching all the action. Thank you, Jared, as always. And, of course...